How do you get rid of headaches and migraines fast without, of course, just trying to hide it with drugs? Well, first you got to figure out what causes it and then stop doing that. And one of them is to outlaw leaf blowers. That's a big cause of headaches. But seriously, actually, that is serious. Anyway, of course, there's stress, lack of sleep, allergies, histamines, or even just sleeping in a weird position where your head is kinked to the side and you're pinching off nerves and blood flow to your brain, and your muscles are getting sore from being in that position. Stuff like that, of course. But really, the biggest cause of all for headaches is blockage in the body somewhere. And usually, one of the biggest causes of that is constipation. And one of the biggest causes of that is eating the wrong foods. For example, here goes Marcus again, bread. Anything made with wheat that's baked in an oven is going to turn into sludge and cement in your body. If you don't believe so, you remember in school when you used to make paste and glue by just mixing wheat and flour and water? That's how you make glue, flour and water. And when that gets in your body, it just glues you up. Obviously, dairy glues you up. That's a big source of cheese. So any kind of, usually carbs, pastries, bread, sugar, pasta, anyway. So all that stuff you're not supposed to eat. Sugar is a big one also, but okay, that cuts the inflammation. But anyway, so you've already done that. It's in you. You've got the headache. You got the migraine. How do you get rid of it? Well, one of the fastest ways to do it is to just do an enema. And an enema is something that most people go, ew, that's weird. I don't want to do that. Well, it's just water. That's all it is. It's just water. And all you're doing is flushing out your large intestine. You're just putting water in there and flushing out the stoppage. And it's amazing. If you want to get rid of your headache fast, if you want to get rid of your migraine fast, I mean fast, literally within 15 minutes of doing an enema, you will be dancing. It is amazing how fast you can feel better by just putting water up your butt. It's amazing. You can get an enema bag at caraenema.com. And here's a video somewhere down below showing you how Cara demonstrates how to do said procedure. That's a good one. The second one is drink lots of water. And I don't mean coffee. I don't mean anything else, just pure water, okay? And then after you drink like 12 ounces of water, go for a 20-minute walk. I mean a good brisk walk. I guarantee you after 20 to 30 minutes of walking, you're going to be running to the toilet. It is something that is just amazing how simply just drinking water and going for a 25-minute walk can empty your bowels and make your headache go away. And your mood will elevate and life will be wonderful once again. So, one of the biggest reasons for headaches and migraines is stoppages, some kind of blockage in your body. Now, there could be other types of blockages also, like mental blockages, which is, again, a form of stress, something that you're just in refusal of, in denial of. You just don't want to deal with it. You're putting it off. You're procrastinating. Somebody is stressing you out and you don't want to confront the issue. You're holding on to it. You're holding on to something. There's a blockage in your flow of energy. So whatever is blocking your flow of energy, that blockage is going to cause a backup on the freeway of your life. And that means headache and migraine. Your brain just can't function anymore because it's backed up somewhere in your body. Now, it could also be as simple as your blood just isn't moving. You're not circulating because you're not moving your body. You're just sitting there scrolling or whatever it is you do during the day on the couch. If you don't move your body, nothing's going to move in your body. And whatever you put in is not going to come out. So moving your body is one of the biggest things for getting things flowing. And that easiest one of those is going for a 20 to 30 minute walk after drinking water. So there you go. So usually the biggest cause of headaches and migraines is a blockage. So get out that enema bag and seriously, if you want to be better within 15, 20 minutes, just bang like that. That's the fastest way to do it. I mean, do you want to feel better or not? Drugs aren't the answer. Hiding the pain isn't the answer. Getting rid of the cause is the answer. And once you have gotten rid of the the stoppage, don't do it again. Don't eat bread again. Don't eat pasta, pastry, cookies, crackers, pizza, all that crap, ice cream, cheese, all that stuff I've been lecturing you about for years. Stop doing it, and your life will be so much better. Okay, well, that's my lecture for the day. If you have a headache or a migraine, just remember Marcus said something's stopping you up, and you need to unstop that cork. Do an enema right now. Watch how much better you feel. And that's good for being sick, having food poisoning, and all kinds of other stuff too. You ate something you shouldn't have. So get an enema bag, because that's great for emergencies. If you go on trips, good thing to have that in your suitcase. Yes, sir, Bob. CaraEnema.com. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.